Now shifting focus to some breaking news coming in, where amid debate over the COVID origins, FBI chief in an interview has said that as per their assessment, COVID virus most likely originated from a Chinese government-controlled laboratory in the Wuhan city. He added that Chinese government has been doing its best to try to thwart and obfuscate investigators. This comes a day after a US envoy said that China should be more transparent on the issue. Meanwhile, China has pushed back, saying they have been as transparent and open on COVID origin as much as possible. Well, that is the big breaking news that we're getting you at this point in time. And to get us more updates, I'm joined by my colleague Sirnjoy Chaudhary. Sirnjoy, good morning. This is something that is very interesting, that as far as the debate over COVID is concerned, the FBI chief in an interview has now stated that as per their assessment, it appears that the COVID virus in all likelihood originated from the Chinese government laboratory. What is the significance when the FBI chief makes a statement like this?
Well, it's very clear then all the millions of people who have died in these last 2 years, and many, many more who have suffered as much as they have done that because of what was in the lab and what came out of the lab. So it's very clear that it's not from a bat or not from anything, from a market, but it's from a lab, and it somehow came out of that lab. Now, how it came out, why it came out is something that has to be worked out. But the Americans are saying it's come out of a lab. Now, if it's come out of a lab, then clearly it's a medical, it's hugely negligent of the lab authorities, because it has led to the deaths of millions of people. Millions more have suffered because of that. Now, as a result of that, assuming what the FBI is saying is absolutely accurate, assuming that is so, then clearly there are two things that have to be looked at. First, why did this happen? Now, who is responsible for this leak? Secondly, was this deliberate or was this an act of negligence? Now, if it's deliberate, then it is clearly war by some other means. If it's negligence, then again, someone has to be held responsible. And that is something that the Chinese have been very reluctant to do. So we'll have to see what America does about it. It's one thing to say something. The Americans have now said that COVID came from a lab. There's no doubt about it. Now, what are you going to do about it? That's the next thing. And we'll have to wait and see what America does about it.
Absolutely, Sirnjoy. If it did actually come out of a lab in the Wuhan city, then it's criminal to say the least. And we shall wait to see what steps, what action in the right direction can the US possibly take. Thank you for joining us with all those details, Sirnjoy. We shall come back to you for more updates on it.